everybody. Hi, it's Becky from PowerToolsWithThread.com. That's my blog. Let me put my trimmer by George away. I have been making the Designs by Juju chicken placemat. And I've got 3 blocks done. The 3 chicken blocks are done. And so these are ready to go. I did these in the 6x10 hoop. I'm shooting a video for that for you guys. So I'm trying to get it finished. I'll have all the pieces made up tonight, and then tomorrow I can do the finishing, putting it together and finish the back and get it bound and everything, and then edit all the video and get it out to you guys. Because the rest of the week, well, Tuesday and Wednesday are really busy for me. I have a DAR meeting on Tuesday. That's Daughters of the American Revolution. I'm regent for my local chapter. And so I've got that. And then Wednesday, I have to go to the Air Force Base and represent my DAR chapter for the Aviator of the Year Awards. Ooh. And I can get on base because I'm a military retiree. So I have a bunch of ladies meeting me right outside the gate at a local restaurant, so they can pile in my car and I can get everybody on base. So not everybody, but a couple, but we're meeting there. So, you know, and the deal with that is you've got to, it really shoots the whole day, because like Tuesday, the meeting's at 12:30, but I got to open the church at 10:30 and then be there for the hostesses and get all that set up. And then the meeting goes till like, I try to be done in an hour, and then you visit, right? And then you have to clean it all up and shut it down. I won't be home till 3:30, 4 o'clock. It's fine. And then the Aviator of the Year Award, it's the same thing. There's a 35-minute drive to the base, get everybody's, you know, and you got to get dressed and get your hair and your ribbons and all of that. I mean, and then get everybody back to their car, and then and the visiting and yakety and you know, I hate leaving the house. Anybody else hate leaving the house? It's funny. I am such a homebody, believe it or not. I really am a homebody. I remember before I met Keith, my dad would call me on like a Saturday night at 8:30, and I'd answer the phone. This is with a landline. He's like, "Why are you home?" "Well, I didn't go." You know, I would get home from work on Friday afternoon. I wouldn't leave the house till Monday morning when it was time to go to work. Perfectly fine with that. So anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this. So very busy. I need to get the chicken placemat finished and put together, and then edit all the video and get it out. So that'll be fun to get that done. And I'm still working on Grandma's Girl quilt. The one that I just did the video on, showing how to do the triangle stitching on the quilt butler. You know what? That video that I made about why I don't make videos about my quilt butler system, I cannot believe you guys just came out of the woodwork. It's crazy. And there's comments on the video where people reference, "I hear you, I've been there," you know, that kind of thing. But the emails I got, I mean, I've never had a video generate so many personal emails to me of people saying, "That's me. You're telling my story." And they may or may not have the same system. They've got some kind of system, and they just struggle and struggle. I knew I wasn't alone. I knew that. Oh, you know what? One lady wrote me, and she said that she had people indicate to her that if she's quilting with robotics, then she's cheating when she's quilting. And I tell you what, my first thought is, if anybody's saying that, they've got quilt police written right across their forehead, which that doesn't matter to me, neither here nor there. But I tell you what, go to your local quilt store that's doing long arm services. Every store that I know of that does long arm services uses robotics. And look at Missouri Star. Every one of those machines is using robotics. They've got like 27 long arms in that warehouse, and they are running robotics on every one of them. And my local quilt store, now there was a lady, there are two ladies there who can do the hand-driven pantographs on the back of the machine. And one of them just retired, so now we're down to one lady, and they've got two long arms. And so the other lady had to learn, Elaine had to learn, she was forced to learn to do the robotics on the other long arm. Most quilt stores that are offering long arm services are doing robotics, either on one or both long arms or however many they're doing. That's a dying art, it really is. And it's certainly not cheating. A lot of it has to do with just time. You know, you don't have time to be, and just like I said, that's a skill that not everybody has. And for those of you that do, God love you, you know, but I don't. I just don't. I had people write me and tell me they can't draw stick people. That would be me. I'm the same way. I've never had an inclination to doodle. And, you know, I see people, oh, just doodle this. That doesn't work. It doesn't work for me, ever. It just doesn't. My hand kind of freezes when I get a pen in it. That's why I use the scan and cut. And, you know, technology is out there for us. That's why I'm power tools with thread. I know how to work those power tools to make all that happen. So, yeah, I was very, very surprised. I guess maybe I wasn't surprised, but the number of emails, y'all, it reached 100 easy of people saying, God bless you. You have told my story. I knew y'all were out there. And if you notice, so what year is this? 2022? And I told you I started my journey back in 2014. I got the long arm in 2018, 17 or 18, something like that. Started my channel in 19. So yeah, I've had that long arm a long time. I'm just now where I'm comfortable with it. And unfortunately, I put it aside during the warm summer months when we're out doing things. I really need to use it more often throughout the year so I don't forget how to work things. But I've got it working just fine now. I'm halfway, a little more than halfway finished doing all those triangle feathers on that quilt that's on there with that Corey Yoder fabric. That's so yummy. I want to give this quilt to my aunt, and she lives in South Carolina. So when we go on our trip, I want to take it with me and give it to her. I left her a voicemail. She's got to be, oh man, 80? I said, if you're still alive, call me back. Haven't heard from her. Oh man. Anyway, so hey, I had told you guys at the beginning of the year I started Weight Watchers. I'm doing okay. I've lost 11 pounds. Pretty happy about that. I got this very cool water thing, this thing, and it's got water in it, of course, with Crystal Light flavoring, which I like that. So it has 7 a.m. good morning, 9 a.m. hydrate yourself, 11 a.m. remember your goal, 1 p.m. keep chugging, 3 p.m. feeling awesome, 5 p.m. don't give up, 7 p.m. almost finished, and 9 p.m. you did it. So I'm working my way through this thing. Hold on, I'm going to take a drink. And I'm getting my steps in, getting rid of it. But I like it because it's really easy to lose track of how much water you've had to drink. I like it a lot. So if you want one, I'll put a link to it below. It wasn't real expensive. I got it on Amazon. It's pretty cool. It's got of course, it's got a straw that goes all the way down. And then it has this lid that locks, and it's got a little clip on it. So I don't really use that a whole lot, except to close the lid. It has a stopper, and I close the lid when I shake up my Crystal Light. So I fill it about this full of ice, and then the rest of it with the water, and drink it all day long. I love it. Okay, I got some fabric. I'm sitting here in front of some fabric. All of this came from So Yeah Quilting. Y'all, I get on there. Oh my gosh. I bought about $200 worth of fabric the other day. It's on the way. This is called Cosmic Cow. And Brody was talking about making a tie out of this. And I asked my son if he wanted ties. He said he hates ties. I don't have my other camera. I'm going to zoom in and let you guys see this. So check out Cosmic Cow. Y'all know I like cows. How cool is that? I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. My youngest grandson says he wants a tie. So, and then the other piece in the line is this one. Looks like Ferdinand. Is it right side up to you guys? Yeah, it looks like Ferdinand with flowers and cows, bulls. That is just so cute. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. That's a really cool focus fabric I could definitely put in those Villa Rosa designs. And then this is a batik. These are like terracotta pots. They had a whole bunch of this fabric come up. There was this one, some more cactus. I really like this. I'm gonna make those little mug rugs I was telling you guys about. Here's the Cocopelli. I think that's what his name is. In black with gray. These are batiks again. Here it is again in a blue. Very cool. I like this a lot. This blue is so neat. It's got so many cool, pretty colors in it. And here's the cactus again in a green. And I got enough of this to make backings and that kind of thing on all of those. So I have all of my Southwest fabrics now for those mug rugs. And the mug rugs I'm talking about were these. Somebody had made them and put them on Designs by Juju's site. Let me get close so you guys can see. So they're little mug rugs. That's using Designs by Juju's sketch succulents and her regular mug rug pattern number 2, I believe. And then the lady put them in little trays and gives them as gifts. And I just love these. You know, my whole living room for the last 17 years has been like Western, kind of Texan Western. I have half a mind to do a Southwest in there. Change it up a little bit. It's been the same since we moved in 17 years ago. I haven't moved a thing. Hey, I've got Spaceman done. It's off the long arm and it's stitched out beautifully. You know, one of the things I do like about that Butler, even though I didn't have any training on it, but I figured this out, is I can make the length of the quilt. You can put that in there, and then I can tell it how many passes to an even number that I want it to do, and that way I don't waste a whole bunch of fabric by it stitching half off the end or off the bottom. So I did that. 7 passes of the print. It just turned out super cool. Let me show you this. Okay, so see if you can see the pattern at all. It's really, you can see it really good here in this blue. So we have, let's see, where is it? So here's the sun. And then I think this is Earth. And we've got, I think this is Jupiter right here on top of the Earth. And, or maybe that is Jupiter. I don't know. There's a Saturn. Where's Saturn at? Let me see. I'm looking for it in the camera. I see Jupiter over and over and over. Where's Saturn? I know it's here. Oh, here it is, right here. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see. Where is it? Can you see the rings? They go right like this. There's Saturn. Oh, if you use Brother Canvas, the one that you download, they've got an update for that if you guys are so inclined to do that. I just use the one online so I don't have to update mine. Of course, you know, because they take care of that. But if you use the one that you download onto your computer, you're going to want to go out there and get that update. I don't know what it did. I don't know what the release notes are on it, but I think on the 10th, I'm going to start the next topper for March. If you're new, we are doing year-long sew-along Kimberbell Cuties table toppers, And we have already done January and February, and I'm going to get March's out to you probably around the 20th of this month. And that'll be a lot of fun to do that. And you can just jump right in. You're not behind. You'll need to get the book if you want to join us. It has all the patterns in it. If you would like, the applique patterns are in the back of the book. Or if you have an embroidery machine, you can get the embroidery CD as well. It has SVG files on it so that you can cut them out with your cutting machine, and then we're going to stitch them down. So lots of different options here to put all this together, and it's been a lot of fun so far. If you're new to embroidery, this is a perfect project because I go real slow and show you how to do all the embroidery. And if you're new to quilting, this is a perfect project because they're small. It's 22 by 22. And I show you how to do all the piecing and everything, and some little shortcuts and tips and tricks and stuff like that too. So, all right, you guys, that's all I've got for tonight. And I'm going to get this video out there and finish up the chicken placemat and get that out to you as well. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Go sew something. Bye.